Hey everyone, Susan Duke from Duke Law Firm again, and today we're diving into a topic that's often overlooked but can save you from a world of heartache. Yes, we're talking about prenuptial agreements and some of the nightmare true stories involving prenuptial agreements. But before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then please like this video when you're done watching. Now, let's get into it. I know what you're thinking. Prenuptial agreements? That's not very romantic, but trust me, folks, the stories we're about to share will make you think twice. First up, we have the tale of a couple who didn't discuss their prenup until right before their wedding. Can you imagine the stress? But the real stress in this case came years later. In the Simeon case, a nurse and neurosurgeon decided to get their agreement done just 3 days prior to their wedding, with no real time to think about it or have it properly reviewed. When they divorced, the nurse challenged the agreement, part of her argument being the last-minute pressure placed on her by this agreement. The nurse lost, and the prenup that she failed to consider carefully provided for her to receive only $25,000, far less than what she would have received just from a normal division of the assets she and her husband gained during their marriage. So tip number 1, don't wait until the last minute. Start the conversation early if there's going to be one, and if you're asked to sign an agreement right before your wedding, don't do it unless you are sure you've had it thoroughly reviewed and that it is fair. Tip number 2, be transparent. It's essential to disclose all of your assets and liabilities. In a high-profile case involving the founder of LA Fitness, the husband didn't disclose his assets in detail before the prenuptial agreement was signed. So when the couple divorced, the wife challenged their prenup. The court ruled in her favor, stating that the husband's failure to disclose all of his assets invalidated the prenup. This resulted in a settlement of $1.3 billion, one of the largest in history. Remember, a prenuptial agreement isn't about mistrust or greed. It's about understanding and preparing for all possible futures. So don't let these nightmares become your reality. Be smart, be open, and protect yourself and your partner. And finally, tip number 3, get legal help. Prenuptial agreement is a legal document, and it's essential to have a lawyer guide you through the process. In a case in Florida, a couple used an online template and filled in the blanks. However, when they divorced, the court found the agreement to be invalid due to several legal errors and omissions. The couple ended up spending more on legal fees in the divorce settlement than they would have if they had hired a lawyer to draft the prenup in the first place. So don't skimp on legal advice. It's an investment in your future. That's all for today's video. If you found these stories and tips helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe and share this video with your friends. And remember, love wisely, plan smartly. Until next time.